G'day guys, Collector Tyrant here again today, and today I've got 6 cards here, and I decided to do another top 5. Now today is going to be the top 5 of the number 1 Pokemon, theoretically, Bulbasaur. So I've got 6 Bulbasaur cards here, and they're all from my collection, and I'm going to show you my top 5 favourite arts of Bulbasaur over the years. A lot of these are vintage cards, and there's one that is in a different language. It's not about the card itself, it's about the art on the card. And that's what I'm going to bring you guys today. These are my personal picks, guys, so you might have a different opinion than I do. Anyway, guys, this is Collector Tyrant's top 5 Bulbasaur cards of all time.
Number 5.
Alright guys, so you know what this card is if you're an old school collector. This is the base set of Bulbasaur. Now, I had to include this one in here because obviously it's the first Bulbasaur card that was ever made. Well, at least for the TCG. I think there's other cards before this, but you know, this is the official TCG Bulbasaur from base set. And guys, this is back in the days when we were playing Game Boy Color and stuff like that too, guys. So this, other than the anime and pictures that we saw, was another reference that we could use of what Bulbasaur actually really looked like. Well, guys, the reason I picked this card for number 5 is because it's well known in the Pokemon TCG community if you've been collecting for a long time. And not only that, I just love the art of this card. It's really well drawn, you know. I love the colours. It's got this real aqua sort of greeny colour for the Bulbasaur. You got him with this green bulb shooting out some seeds. Didn't go too overboard with the background either, so. And with those colours, it just sort of pops. So I really like this card, and that's another Mishira Arita card. And obviously he's my favourite artist from Pokemon other than Ken Sugimori. But yeah guys, this had to be number 5, and that is the base set Bulbasaur.
Number 4.
Alright guys, so this is another Bulbasaur card I really love, and it made number 4 for me. And this is the Bulbasaur from Expedition. And there's actually 2 Bulbasaur cards in Expedition, and this is this card came out in 2002. You know, this is a reverse holographic one, and I really love this card, guys, because this is probably the only time you'll ever see Bulbasaur actually laying back on his back. There's probably other photos out there, but when I got this card, I thought to myself, I was like, okay, I've never seen Bulbasaur do that before. It's like he's using his own bulb as a cushion. He's had a hard day of eating fruit and fighting oddises, and he's decided to come home and lay down some flowers here and go to sleep on his bulb. He looks quite comfortable there, laying down on the ground there. And I love the way this card's been drawn too. It's got some really like watercolor style art, you know, watercolor paint. And I really like that sort of art because I try and do that myself when I draw pictures, and I'm not that great at it. But yeah guys, really awesome card, this one. And this definitely had to be my number 4 because I just think it's a classic card and I enjoy the art of it. And it's just one of those vintage cards that sort of reminds me of my childhood again and when I was growing up. Alright guys, so that's number 4, the Expedition Bulbasaur from 2002.
Number 3.
Alright guys, got another Expedition card here. And this card is actually in the same set as the other Bulbasaur I just showed, the other reverse holo one. And this one's the number 95, that one's the number 94. And I chose this card too because I just love this card. It's just, it sort of tells a story in a way if you look at it. It's almost like Bulbasaur wants to do a solar beam attack or something, and he's not quite old enough yet, and he's not quite at the level yet, and he's looking at the sun going, come on, just give me a solar beam. But no, I don't know. Anyway guys, yeah, that's what I think of it when I look at this card. I think it's almost like Bulbasaur's praying to the sun to give him more power, but it's a very different art style than the other 2 cards I've shown. As you see, there's almost like freckled rays of sunshine flying down onto the card there. And Bulbasaur himself is very crudely drawn, but at the same time it's still nice. You also got these little pine trees in the background here, like sort of showing that he's in a forest, like screaming up to the sky. And yeah guys, another reverse holo here too. Really love this card. This is another one from 2002. And yeah guys, I thought I'd have to show this one off because it's vintage and it's just an epic card. I just really like it. It just makes me laugh every time I look at it for some reason. But yeah guys, that's number 3. We're going to move on to number 2 now.
Number 2.
Alright guys, so we got another vintage card here, and this is Erica's Bulbasaur. And that is from Gym Challenge. And this is a Ken Sugimori art. I had to include a Ken Sugimori art because Ken Sugimori is a boss of art when it comes to Pokemon. But I really like this Pokemon because it's got that original Ken Sugimori drawing. Put this little simple field in the background here. You know, nothing too spectacular going on, so the Pokemon is the main focus. And that's what I really like about this. And it looks like he's busting out a little seed there too. And it says sleep seed there, so I'm guessing it's like leech seed or sleep seed. Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory there, as they use a photo there to represent those moves maybe. Right, so you got Erica's face in the corner there, and that's what I really like about these gym challenge cards. They actually had the picture of the trainer in the corner, and they had like the badge as well. And I really liked that as a kid because obviously I used to play Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue and stuff like that, and I used to love collecting my gym badges. So I don't know, it has some sort of nostalgia there, I guess, when it comes to these cards. And I really enjoyed this set. And yeah, guys, I really just love Gym Challenge and all the gym series actually. Yeah, guys, that's Erica's Bulbasaur. I think that came out in 2000. So this card's 18 years old. So that's older than most of the people probably watching my channel, I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's pretty crazy when you think about it. And it's an old card. It's out of its slip today, but I'm going to put it back in its slip as soon as I'm finished. But yeah, there, guys, that's number 2. And we're going to move on to my honorable mentions and number 1.
Honorable mentions.
Alright guys, so in the honorable mentions, I'm going to include something a bit new because I think it's a very beautiful Bulbasaur card and it's a recent one. It's from Shining Legends. Yeah guys, I chose this card because I really like the design of the art. I love the way it's just sitting there looking at these bubbles sort of floating around in the sky there. Sort of like sitting on this little embankment where a little man-made river is flowing past. I really love Shining Legends. I haven't collected much of Shining Legends, so I've had a few episodes where I've been pulling a few Bulbasaur, Ivysaurs and stuff like that. And when I did, I had a look at this card after, and I thought to myself, this is a really nice Bulbasaur. It has to go on my top 5, at least in honorable mentions. And that's why it's here today. So yeah, guys, that's the reverse holo. Shining Legends. It only came out in 2017, so it's not that old. Everyone knows what this card is, but it had to make it on honorable mentions, as I said before. Right, moving on to number 1.
Number 1.
Alright, guys, so we got a Bulbasaur from EX Fire Red and Leaf Green. And this card came out in 2004, I believe. You'll see down there. Now, this one's actually in Italian. Now, when I got this card, I bought this card. I didn't have it. This is a while back now. So it's not a fake card or anything like that. You know, it's a genuine Pokemon card. Yeah, guys, this one's from Italy, so it just has a different language on it, but it still has Bulbasaur as a name. When I collect cards, guys, I don't really worry about if they're in different language and stuff. I'm only after the arts. And as long as it comes from the same set and it has the same number, I don't mind that. If it is in a different language, but... Alright guys, so this is my number 1 pick. Now, as you can see in the picture there, he's obviously hungry and he's looking for an apple to eat. In the background here, you can see like there's actual cobwebs and stuff in the background. And that's indicating that Bulbasaur is quite a small Pokemon too. And you got some foliage on the ground there, some dry leaves. And the main focus on the art here is the apple and the eyes from the Bulbasaur. And that's what I like about it. It draws you straight to this center here to show you what's going on. It's like, it's showing you a story that this Bulbasaur's hungry and he wants to eat it. So it's like his eyes are straight onto that apple. This Bulbasaur's really hungry for this apple. And I really like the way the artist has done that. And I just love this art. This is probably this is the best art of Bulbasaur in my opinion. You know, he's got this little arm reaching out to try and grab the apple. And I kind of find that funny because he's got vines. Why would he bother with his hand? Like, that's the first thing that struck me when I looked at this card. Why would a Bulbasaur try and reach out for an apple when it could use its vine whip? Or it can use like a, razor leaf or something like that to cut it off. The art is really amazing in this card, but I never really saw how the artist approached this art when it comes to that apple. Maybe you guys can comment down below and tell me what you think's up with the card, why the Bulbasaur's reaching out with his little arm. And that came out in 2004, guys, so I was still in high school when this card was made, so it's pretty crazy to think I've been collecting these things for so long. Alright guys, so that's my top 5 today. Hope you enjoyed it. Starting off with Bulbasaur. I thought the best way to start this was with Bulbasaur himself. And because he's the number 1 on the Pokedex, and I thought, why not? And not to mention, he's my favourite starter of all time too, guys. So I'm biased as hell. I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's a legend. Bulbasaur is a boss, right? He's just a boss. Yeah, guys, I'm a bit biased because Bulbasaur is the best starter ever, so just saying. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed what I put down on the plate here today. I'll be definitely making more videos like this in the future. I'm going to be showing basic cards, second stage cards, holo cards, and GXs and EXs down the track. As I said, guys, I've got tons of vintage cards to make these videos on, so if you like what I'm doing today, if you want to subscribe, totally up to you, your choice. If you want to give the video a like, that's your choice as well. But I've got more of this stuff coming in the future. That's what I want to do, guys. I really want to start showing my collection off because I have tons of cards and people need to see them because I've had some of these for years and I think they deserve some spotlight. And it sort of takes you away from the card openings, if that makes sense. But anyway, guys, I'm probably rambling on too much here, and I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed my top 5 of Bulbasaur. As I said, more to come. And for all you collectors out there, keep on collecting, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, Tyrant out.